And again, this is going to be a great matchup here tonight, Daniel. I was just got confirmation that one of the players will not be playing the game, and that was one of the ones we were trying to get information on.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I mean, like you said, big stakes in this game, and both teams want to go home 3-0 tonight, but like you said, only one can win, and I think it's going to be a heck of a game coming up here soon.
12-3 for the Comets, 2-0 in the conference. 8-7 East Wake Warriors, 2-0 in the conference. Nationally ranked for the Clayton Comets here at the Big Blue and White, 2,915. They're just in the top 100 at ranked 99 in the Clayton Comets in the state. So they're ranked at 99 in the state. And for the East Wake Warriors, they are ranked nationally at 4,375. Ranked in the state at 143. And again, don't let those numbers fool you. That's just numbers and stats that broadcasters love.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's the numbers we go crazy for. But, yeah, I mean, like you said, numbers, while they don't lie, they're not everything either. So, like you said, it's such a evenly contested game here. Ultimately, one's got to come away with a win, and I think we'll see who comes out on top.
So 2 minutes away from getting this game underway here at Jeff Adams Gymnasium, the home of the Comet Crazies and the Comet Hard Hats, the Comet crew. They're going to be all in on this Friday night. We're glad you're along with us here on the Community Radio Network. And again, this will be a great matchup. And this is only the tell of the tape to set the stage for what will be the big varsity men's game. That'll be coming up here later tonight. The varsity women up first, varsity men to follow. Less than 90 seconds away from player introductions, getting this thing underway. Daniel, this should be a great game here tonight on the Community Radio Network.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to getting this started. I think we've expressed as much as we possibly can, and I think we're both just kind of giddy at this point, just waiting for this game to get started.
It feels good to finally have a good pregame show, and normally we're hustling to get on the air as fast as we can. And I got a good 15 minutes out of the deal. We're on the air. We're ready to go. We're about a minute away from doing player introductions, getting this game started, and this should be a great matchup here. And again, 12-3 in the conference for the Clayton Comets as they host here at Jeff Adams Gymnasium the 8-7 East Wake Warriors. This game is a broadcast of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. The officials are now shaking with the people at the bench table, and we should get ready for this matchup here in just a couple of moments. So it'll be a good 40 seconds now before we get everything underway, and we will get prepared for player intros for this great game, the great matchup, and so much more for this game here tonight for the radio network. On the call, Wesley Outland, Daniel Moore, officials coming and shaking our hands as well. They're ready to go for this matchup. Player intros is about to begin as the referees get everybody into place. The Claytons begin to do their chant before we get things underway. 12-3 Comets, 8-7 Warriors. We now go to public address announcer Daniel Manzer, the voice of the Comets, for player introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to this varsity ladies action between the East Wake Warriors and your Clayton Comets.
They turned me way down.
And now, the starting lineup for the East Wake Warriors. At guard, junior 5'3", number 10, Kashia Graham.
Yeah, they got me turned way down because they turned the music up. They messed with it.
They turn your volume back up.
At guard, junior 5'1", number 11, Sierra Razor. At forward, senior 6'1", number 24, Kellis Carmen. At center, junior 5'11", number 32, Zasia Gupton. And at guard, freshman number 33, Amanda Pulley. And now, it's time for your Comets starting lineup. Under the direction of head coach Marlon Lee. At point guard, senior 5'2", number 3, Kyasia Washington. At forward, freshman, 6 foot, number 5, Dariana Howard. At guard, junior 5'10", number 11, Alexa Watkins. At forward, senior 5'6", number 24, Unique Best. And at power forward, junior 5'10", number 32, Delaney Eves.
Daniel Manzer, the voice of the Comets on PA. This has been the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame tip-off, 30-second radio timeout, and we get this game underway on CRN.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HighQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
We are set to go here in Jeff Adams Gymnasium. It is the night's matchup for the women, the Clayton Comets and the East Wake Warriors varsity women's action. This is a crucial matchup for the number one spot of the Greater News 3A. The referees now at midcourt, ready for the tip-off. Here's the tell of the tape for the Comets. They are the home squad. They're wearing white on blue with blue numbers to match. The away squad is East Wake Warriors. They're wearing blue on blue with white numbers and yellow and blue. Tip-off. It's going to go quickly to Clayton. We're underway. Unique Best goes for a tip for two. No good. Give it right back to the rebound to the East Wake Warriors. And up court goes Sierra Razor. Razor under pressure by Washington. Under the court to 24. 24 is there looking to go into the basket, playing hot potato. No good. Rebound attempt made by Carmen, and the Comets get the rebound back.
Excellent play there by the Comets for that defensive play there, and now they've got a steal.
Now turned it over there by Dariana Howard. She got it back, though. Gets it quickly back at midcourt to Washington. On defense is Graham for the East Wake Warriors. Now sets it up to Eves. Delaney Eves now with pressure on 24 of Carmen. They zig and zag and juke and jive at the top of the key. Looking back to Washington now. Back at midcourt on defense is Razor and Graham for East Wake. Looking inside now, Watkins with the ball. Watkins sets up now to Eves at midcourt, just at the free throw line. Back and going again now. Backing up, pacing herself is Washington. Washington, and there's a whistle and a pulling and a foul.
And like I said, I think it's going to come down to the fundamentals, and foul trouble is going to play a factor as well in this big state game.
So first foul in the game is going to be against number 10, Kaija Graham, the 5'3" guard junior for the Warriors. It'll be Comets ball. They bring it inbound right in front of our broadcast position on CRN. Watkins right back to Washington, right where they picked off. 7 minutes now, 1 minute ticked away here in the opening period on CRN. Washington with the ball, Washington, and they're going to call another foul. Foul on, I don't know what that was.
I think he's saying Howard.
Foul on Howard, I believe it is. Foul on Howard, okay.
I didn't see a foul, but.
They're calling a foul on Howard, number 5, Dariana Howard for the Comets. It'll be East Wake ball now, turnover by Clayton. And with the ball is now Sierra Razor, 5'1" junior guard. Just sets it up inside. Now to Graham. Graham looks under the basket, looking for number 24 of Carmen. Not going to have anything happen there. Trying to go for the layup was Washington. She turns it over now back to East Wake. Still no score here. 6:30 remaining in the first opening period. Up court now, 24, Carmen. And whistle and a foul. And there's a push on 24. Foul on the Comets, and that is going to be against Unique Best. That's her first foul, second team foul of the game.
This isn't the way you wanted to start. I mean, even though the score is still 0-0, you want to keep those fouls down. Too early to be starting that already.
6:22 in the first period here, underway with Comets and Warriors. It'll be Comets. Well, the Warriors will be inbounding the ball. Putting it back in play. Putting it back in possession is number 10, Graham. Under the basket to Carmen. Carmen will put it in. Khalees Carmen, first points of the game.
And just almost walked in there on that play. Excellent play by her.
So the East Wake Warriors are on the board 2-0 here. 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Attempt made for a second. Up and going. No good. Fighting for the ball is Unique Best. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by East Wake. It will be last touch by Clayton. It'll be East Wake ball.
Yeah, I think Best trying to get a hold of that rebound there. May have inadvertently stepped out.
Back up court. Number 11 with the ball. Razor's looking under the basket to Carmen. Also was Zayaja Gupton. And they're going to call jump ball, and it will remain in possession of the East Wake Warriors. 5:53 in the opening period. This is the varsity women's game. Varsity men's action coming up later tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow it is the high school OT Garner Showcase featuring the Clayton Comet varsity men taking on the Enlow High School. That'll be tomorrow at 5:15. Yours truly and Brandon White will be on the call for that game on crnsports.org. Up court, Sierra Razor with the ball. Juking, jiving, goes back to the top of the key to Graham. Graham's on defense for the Comets of Best. Now sitting for a fake is Pooley. Pooley now loses the ball, or does she? Yes, she does. Ball dangles down in the wooden court. Picks it back up now, picked by 24 Carmen. Carmen will go and a shot and a foul.
We said this was going to be a defensive game, but I don't think we expected it to be as gritty. These ladies are all over the floor trying to get the ball.
So the player that scored the first points of the game gets the first foul. 2 fouls now. And that's Khalees Carmen, number 24, the forward center senior at 6'1". So the Comets have the ball, led by Washington at midcourt. Sets it up under to D. Howard. Dariana Howard fading for a jumper. No good off the basket. Give it back to the East Wake Warriors. And they're back at midcourt. Look at open lady, 33. She was there. Number 32, I'm sorry, that was Zayaja Gupton. Put it in her first points of the game. So right now it's 4-0 here on CRN, Daniel Moore.
And a good look on that pass there. Obviously that play probably wouldn't have happened without the pass to the open player there.
Razor up court, sets it up now to Graham. Graham and Razor. Under the basket is Carmen. Carmen and foul whistle. Are they going to call travel? They call a travel on the Warriors and not a foul. So it will be a turnover by the East Wake Warriors. Give it back to the Clayton Comets.
Yeah, and it seems East Wake's game plan right now is to give it to Carmen and let her see what she can do in the post and back down and maybe pass out every once in a while.
Mid-court, Kaija Washington with the ball. Under pressure, 2 ladies. She turns it over the ball. She's going to fight for a jump ball. It's called. It'll be Comets ball. Jump ball. 2 quick jump balls here in the first period of play. As we're about the 27 ticks away from being halfway in the first. 4:27 remaining in first period. It's still 4-0.
Yeah, both teams of ladies most definitely want this number 1 seed in the conference. Playing hard for it.
Watkins will put it back inbound to Howard. Turns it over. It'll be Warrior ball. Sub coming in now. Michaela Ricks, 5'6" guard, senior in for the East Wake Warriors now.
Coach trying to get some fresh legs out there.
Watkins will bring it inbound. Send it all the way to the top of the key to Eves. Eves will juke and jive, pace herself, and just turn the ball over to Watkins. She was trying to get it to Watkins, and Watkins just ran over it.
Yeah, big miscommunication there, I believe, but that's all right. They can rebound from it.
Still early in the going here. Only a
definitely.
4-0 game. Crucial game when they're going to say it was still touched by East Wake. And finally, first points of the game. Delaney Eves scores her first 2.
And an excellent cut by Eves there.
and it did go out of bounds, and they turn it back over now to Washington. Washington going for 2, and there's a whistle and foul. Foul on 15, I believe, of Ricks. This will be her first. Foul on Ricks, 5'6" senior guard. And this will bring another senior to the line, the number 3 senior point guard, 5'2" player, Kaija Washington, and she'll shoot 2.
She's playing hard. I think I've seen her hit the deck 2 or 3 times already, just trying to
nails her
maintain
first.
Control.
Nails her first free throw. This makes it a 1-point lead now for the Warriors. This shot right here will tie the game. Nails both free throw shots. So the first points of the game are at the free throw line for senior Kaija Washington. And we have a tied game at 4-4. 4 minutes remaining in the first period.
You got to be reliable from that free throw line.
Playing hot potato with the ball there for a second was 32 and 23. That was Eves and Tabaron. And Delaney Eves, great defense there, but she turns it over to be Warrior basketball here. The Warrior ball, number 15. Ricks will put it inbound. Under the basket, ready to strike.
Good inbound pass, and again, 24, Carmen just walks in.
That's right. That's her 4 points in the game so far tonight. And turns the ball right over Clayton. Back to the East Wake